My boss fucking don't think back home, I think back after leaving it. When I hit that target, anyone I see I recognise my blast is rotted. He thought he was the only one that I did when he blasted. Tell a man them barked it, sink corn, half a man, them when the little boys was even a half a man. I spin this Coupe, I just seen something. You never been invisible, I seen you, it would be nothing. I might squeeze something. Bad man don't squeeze for nothing. Bad man don't brand this regime for fun, man. Big man that can make people run you. You never was corn, you're a liar. None of them pussies are riders. Man told you already, man, spring that Coupe when we see your up boy hop out, man, beat that. See your block strip, man, sweet that. Smooth, criminal shot, they said you want him more. I'm gonna make a hot boy bleed, don't worry, I'ma be back. Start taping and also I leave that. Hey. What do it for you? Would you do it for me? Do it for my body, like to the parties when we go. Show me, can you hold me down? If I catch me in case, would you hold me down? Loading the rap, but I'm going out. Never left in the talk in the town. Jiggy, now they wanna know me now. Hey. I go around in this cell, but she give me stress on my flowers. See my Westing, no, she don't give me stress. She gon' make me feel nice, jiggy on deck. Big around, jiggy on deck. In North London, jiggy on deck. In East London, jiggy on deck. But I want him sick, I'm Flicky on Krept. Alright YouTube, what's happening? We're back in the reaction video. Today, we've got a long awaited project from Abra Cadabra, which is product of my environment. Now, if you've been around in the music scene in 2020, Abs has been absolutely killing it. Back-to-back bangers, you know, I don't think he can drop a song that's bad. I think it's impossible. So yeah, we've got this project today. Let's take a look at the artwork. The artwork's looking sick, you know, it looks like Abs sat on top of his block. Product of my environment with the O's. Obviously, oh way or no way, free the truth is 10 times, you know, whatever he says in every song. But yeah, man, let's get into this one. We've had a few videos on the channel already reacting to a few of these songs. You know, we had On Deck, Cadabra Freestyle. I think we did one to that. So yeah, man, let's get into this. I'm excited. We got Trench's first song. He did drop a video to that, so we're going to react to the video because I haven't seen the video yet. So let's get into that. Obviously, we've had bangers. We had Cadabra Freestyle, On Deck, Spin This Coupe. I'm not sure what to expect from the rest of the project, but let's see. Sound like he's on a singy vibe here. Prod by Gotcha, shout out Gotcha. Shout out Suave. This is sounding sick already.
I tell my brothers don't worry, I got a strong feeling we gon' make it. Cause we go through every struggle when we face it. I've been feeling.
Hey, I'm sorry, yeah. Abs on a singing vibe. Come on. You know I love that. Abs on a singing vibe, you're mad. And Gotcha, bro. What are you doing with this beat right here? This is sounding mad. We're pulling it to the start. This is sounding cold already. Filmed by Suave, so you know it's gonna look sick. Let's go, man. Product of my environment.
Make it. We go through every struggle when we face it. I've been feeling the powers in me lately. I just gotta watch my life, gotta take it. I find it hard to tell between the realest and the fake. When I was up, I couldn't breathe. I had these niggas in my space. When I was down, I looked around and none of them was in my face. Told myself a lesson. That's just how it goes in these streets. Don't depend on no one and just go get heat. Cause it's cold outside and the wolves don't sleep. Or you can try to feed the wolves and pray you don't get eaten. They only need a reason. God bless my niggas in the trenches. Don't trust them niggas on the fences. God help and leaving you defenseless. In these streets you gotta use your senses. Money, I take your life if you ever take something from me. Cause from the day we was born we never had nothing.
This is cold. This is cold. Pardon the pun because it is quite cold in my house right now. But this right here, is there anything that this brother can't do? Seriously though, is there anything that Abra Cadabra can't do? You know, we've seen him tap into every bag. It reminds me of Puff Smoke. I'm wearing the King of New York Puff Smoke t-shirt right now. Yeah, it does remind, obviously Ab came first. People want to say that like he was influenced by Puff Smoke, but I think it's vice versa. But you know what I'm trying to say. But you know, this brother's cold. That hook there is sick, man. Like this tune is sounding mad. And what a way to like introduce the album. You know what I mean? Because this is the intro to the album. So yeah, man, this is sick. Let's get back to it.
Nothing to something and now I'm something. And ain't nothing gon' stop me, I tell you nothing. I was raised up in the streets, I never had a choice. Niggas talking on the name for nigga a voice. I just pull up on your street, just me and my boys. Packing big Glock cause they made lots of noise. I see a nigga do it true, he never wanted to. Yeah, he was in these streets but wasn't comfortable. He wasn't built for this but forced himself for a fall. but therefore told the truth to the constable.
Oh, he said, I saw someone do a drill he didn't want to do. They were in the streets, but they weren't comfortable. Therefore told the truth to the constable. Oh my God. Literally, product of our environment. Like, that is what he's talking about. Yeah, you know, like, mad. This song is crazy. Got you on production as well. Mad. The beat sounds sick, man.
I know we had this lots of times, man. I really like a movie, though. That's why I find it easy running in the studio. I've been a target.
I know you've heard this lots of time, but my life really like a movie, bro. That's why I find it easy to write in the studio. Come on, you know what? Everyone says my life's a movie, but realistically, how many of these man's life are actually like a movie? But, I mean, if you know about Abs, you know about robbery. PK Humble Foreman said he got a movie. Come on.
And the shooter and the target coming up on these roads. Lord knows I lost some niggas coming up on these roads. Lord knows I kept it far coming up on these roads. Discover a couple snakes coming up on these roads. Let me put my life on break coming up on these roads. God bless my niggas in the trenches. Don't trust them niggas on the fences. Helping leaving you defenseless. In these streets you gotta use your senses. Money, I take your life if you ever take something from me.
Cold.
From the day we was born, we never had nothing. I turned nothing to something and now I'm something. And ain't nothing gonna stop me, I told you nothing.
Yeah, this one's sick, man. Like, I only heard the chorus twice and I knew the words. You know what I mean? I could sim at least hum along to it. Yeah. This one's really a movie, man.
Yeah, man, you know it's big clap the president from the O.
Nah, steady. He's singing, he's rapping, he's drilling. Bro, Dappy's back, fam. It's mad.
Yeah, he's back. He really is back. You know, he said there he's singing, he's drilling, he's rapping. Like, he's jack of all trades, but his name's not Jack. You get me? So that's Trenches. That was fire. What a way to start the album, or mixtape, whatever you want to call it. You get me? 14 tracks on a project. It's an album. Come on. But yeah, let's get into the next track. I don't even know what track 2 is called. Let's get off of YouTube and check out track 2, which is How We Livin' featuring Kush.
You know what, boy Ace made it.
Don't know where that sample's from. Sounds like CeeLo Green. Let me know if you know where that is
Yo,
from.
I started from the flats, nigga. Grew on some straps and some tap niggas. Any violation, let it slap, nigga. Grew into a trap, nigga. Circling, I'm flying out these packs, nigga. Only watch myself, not a fuck, nigga. I trap, get my stat bigger. Run off on the plug, I need a stuff kicker. Never watch camera, I'm a tough fitter. Pray I done enough sinner. Bake off my brain like I'm stuck in a maze. Ain't do this shit for fame, I do it all for a change.
I learned to tap triggers and slap niggas. He a granddad now, I put my strap in his face. If I'm feeling the way, I give a fuck about your old ways.
We running up, slapping me, clapping me, hanging and pulling in cars. I'm banging and slapping the laser beams on his ass. Been trapping and stacking, I'm making it happen, I'm charged. No chitting and chatting, I'm doing this all for my heart.
Nah, Kush, we're pulling that there. That flow was mad. It's looking like a back-to-back, you know, like back and forth thing between Abs and Kush on this one. I wonder who's going to take the hook, or if there is a hook in this tune, or if they're just spitting back-to-back. But that verse from Kush was mad. Like there's the flow just then. But Abs was saying a mad thing, like, I don't care if you're granddad, I'll still put me whap in your face. Mad.
In his face, if I'm feeling the way, I give a fuck about your old ways.
We running up, slapping me, clapping me, hanging and pulling in cars. I'm banging and slapping the laser beams on his ass. Been trapping and stacking, I'm making it happen, I'm charged.
Mad.
No chitting and chatting, I'm doing this all for my heart.
Bang that whap on the block and got rid of it. Went home and prayed to my God, cause I'm sinning in it. Still see it up the next day and go filling with it. Very vicious cycle, my brother, I'm still living in it. Stand how we living, how we living, how we living, how we living, how we have to live it. There's a difference when you living, how you living, and you don't know why you living like this when you don't have to.
You know, I like a singy Abs. Yeah, and that's what we've got on this track here. Again, 2 back-to-back singy ones. It makes me wonder how, like, the Aggie tunes, like I'm assuming that there's going to be a switch like halfway through the album probably. I've not seen the actual track list to see what order they're all in, but, you know, I don't get how we go from In the Trenches and this one to, you know, oh, spin that coupe, I just seen something. So let's see how that goes.
Just in case the day just swear on up. They want me dead, then I just call it up. No problem. We don't understand how we living, how we living, how we living, how we living, how we have to. There's a difference when you living, how you living.
One thing I will say about this track here, it's like they're talking about deep stuff, yeah.
Obviously, product of my environment. He's talking about like where he grew up and like what he's around and the stuff he's still around now. But it's got like, especially with the beat, it's got like a very commercial type vibe to it. Do you know what I mean? Like I can see this one breaking through to the mainstream, like because obviously with this mainstream stuff that they play on the radio and that, people aren't listening to lyrics more time. It's just about how the song sounds, and I can see this song getting played on the radio. You know, I can see myself walking into JD and hearing this song in JD. Do you know what I mean? Like they're talking about deep stuff, but the beat still, because more time, like sometimes when like you've got a track full of substance and deep stuff, it doesn't get the love that like just a typical commercial banger would get. You know what I mean? You've got to meet that, like the way the industry is, you've got to meet that like sound, you get me? And this song sounds like it's got that sound, so big up Abs, big up Kush, and Ace I think produced it, so yeah, hits. It's got that bop to it. Yeah, man, that song there, that's a certified hit. That's a banger. You know what I mean? That's got that chorus there is a mad thing. We've got Usual next. I've just realised, yeah, looking at the album artwork here, he's got a tag around his ankle, obviously representing like, you know, like a probation tag. But it's like those tags that you get on those off-white Nike collab shoes. You're on it. So that's a cool visual right there. I've just clocked that now that we've got the album cover in big screen. But yeah, man, that song there hit. Let's get into the next one, Usual.
Stopping as soon as that's just the usual. Ooh. Don't look for trouble, keep your mind right on the pull up in that cubicle. Ooh. Don't let that nigga run you just because of what you had used to do. You was born a king and queen, I let him clean like usual. I say my prayers when I'm standing on the street. Understand that there's the fence, go and pray that I don't slip. I be looking out for ups, and my friend might be a up. Bro, this game ain't got no rules, your best friend know what you drop.
Okay, so that was Usual. You know, nothing too stand out about that track, to be honest with you. You know, it didn't really jump out at me as, oh yeah, this is one that I definitely need to save and come back to. You know, calm track still. I covered a lot of the same like subject matter as the first two tracks. Similar sound to it, you know, with because he's singing and stuff. But yeah, calm track. You know, I don't think I'd revisit that one, to be honest with you. But I feel like I need a switch up for the next track, like a different sound, different style. So let's see what he's got to bring. Next track, On Deck. There we go. That's what I'm talking about straight away. I needed that switch up, but you know, this feels like a fast switch up to go from those three tracks there. I thought we were going to gradually build up to these, like I was saying, like halfway through the album or something. But, you know, straight away, we're coming in, jiggy jiggy on deck, yeah? And you know how much of a banger this was. I just wish that the clubs were open. You know, if the clubs and that were open this year, I think Abs would have sailed to like a new level, because this tune and all of his tunes would have went off in the clubs, you know what I mean? So 2021, I'm sure they'll make a comeback, but mad. Yeah, On Deck, let's go. We've already heard this. I'm going to listen to it again now to get in the mood. Yeah, man. On Deck, what a tune. You know what I mean? Next track, we've got Show Me and then Spin This Coupe. So I've already heard those two as well. We are going to let them play through. You just, like I say, get in the mood, you know, get that energy up, build up to what's like to come in the rest of the project. So we've got Show Me. Show Me, can you hold it down? Yeah, tune. Mad. Spin This Coupe, another one that we were building up to. Yeah, this one was mad as well. With the Street Sweeper, the OFB Street Sweeper in the video. Mad tune, yeah. Mad tune. Obviously, he kept doing that thing where he was dropping video and then put a snippet at the end. So, yeah, this was one of the snippets and we got it. We've got Flicky coming up soon, which I can't wait to hear because that was another snippet. Let's go.
Man told you already, man, spring that Coupe. When we see it up, boy, hop out, man, beat that. See it up, look straight, man, sweep that. Smooth, criminal short taste that she wants him more. Nah, you see what he did there with the smooth, criminal short taste? Like, it's mad, it's mad. I think I did a reaction to this song, I can't remember. But it's like a typewriter flow where, like, he said smooth, then he had to push the typewriter thing back to the start. You don't need to start a new line. And he was like, smooth, criminal short taste if she wants him more. Mad. But yeah, man, let's get into Seen It All featuring Krept and Konan, which is next. And we've got two real spitters with Krept and Konans. Obviously, this is not the first link up between Abs and Krept and Konan. Obviously, Krept and Konans jumped on the remix of Robbery. I actually preferred the original, to be honest with you. But yeah, man, let's go. Seen It All. Let's see what vibe we get on from this one.
See, lately, I've been thinking, Taking a life as it comes and I find my demons. Plus I got boring these streets and I know they won't leave it. Maximum.
The beat is mad. The beat is mad. Yeah, mad. Yeah, we're pulling it to the start because the beat is mad. We're going back to the singy style abs, which is like perfect timing, really. Like I said, with the first 3 tracks, I needed a switch up, and he brought that switch up with the next 3 tracks. And then, like I said, if I would have listened to them 3, I was like, okay, what's next? So then he's gone back to that like singy style. I can't wait to see what Krept and Konans bring. You know, I'm expecting bars and a heavy verse. So let's get into this.
See, lately, I've been thinking, I've been through, I forgot I'm still breathing. Taking a life as it comes and I find my demons. Plus I got boring these streets and I know they won't leave it. Maximum, Christian Dior, I seen it, my people still in these streets.
Going back to what I said at the start, you know, the King of New York, this was a complete coincidence, yeah? Complete coincidence. We got the Pop Smoke t-shirt on. I just thought, you know, these are the Lempstick Warriors, the raspy voice brothers. That voice definitely hurts once they step out of the booth in the studio. So we've got a rep. Yeah, Christian Dior. I've seen it all. You know, mad. Mike and Mary. Billie Jean.
Suffering, sketchy government, evil, illegal. You see me stuttering, deceiving people with shootings lethal. Deserve an electric chair or needle, but that wouldn't bring.
That was mad. We're pulling them straight back for that one. Yeah, there was a red light and man went mad. Let's go. What? Mad.
Suffering, sketchy government, evil, illegal. You see me stuttering, deceiving people with shootings lethal. Deserve an electric chair or needle, but that wouldn't bring the people back to those innocent families grieving. That take the voice of the people seriously. Need justice immediately. Flats, councils, trapped, bound to. Please look around you, look where they house you. What the fuck do you think's gonna happen? Why the fuck do you think man are trapping when they give man a ration? Had a mask before they said 2 meters. Wiping a car, petrol 2 liters. Can't we add minimal choices, minimal voices, click bang, critical noises. Man.
Correct. That's a fucking mad verse right there. He's not even done. This is mad. Yeah, had a mask before 2 meters, coronavirus. Mad. He's going in right now. This is mad. This is actually mad.
Man, a Russian had a mask before they said 2 meters. Wiping a car, petrol 2 liters. Can't we add minimal choices, minimal voices, click bang, critical noises. Man, nearly lost life in the streets, but the brothers got life in the streets. Man, got to fight for life in the streets. What it's like in the streets? Why you think they got a knife in the streets? Cause couldn't be killed, nigga. Never had a fucking free meal, nigga. That way, rat race, trapped in a hole, nigga. Flats full of real niggas, cats in the mills, and I never had an equal chance, so they still, nigga.
In the streets, I'm doing revision. Locking a man in for numerous killings. We were just young and we're trying to make it.
This tune is cold. What is happening right now? This tune is cold. What the fuck? Krept has just laid one of the best verses I've heard this year. Mad. We're on what? 4th of December right now. Like, that's one of the best verses I've heard this year. Mad. There's been 12 months of great verses. That's fucking mad, man.
The chances was 2 in a million. Praying to God, but we still doing sinning. They want us dead, but we still keep on living. See, lately, I've been thinking, I've been through, I forgot I'm still breathing.
This tune is sick. Mad.
Mind in the dark place, things that can't change, pain in the heartache, thoughts that can't shake. All of the trauma, cats in the corner, A from the quarter, I came up the hard way. Gotta change for a last sake, it's either rap with a band though. How can I tell these kids put the knife down when that came with a rambo?
Conan's going in now as well. I think he came into his verse a bit too quick. Who am I to tell Konan about rap, you know what I mean? But I feel like at the start he was a bit like he was trying to catch the beat, you know what I mean, rather than letting the beat catch him. Yeah, man, Konan, like, what can you say? You know, Jamaican leprechaun. Yeah, nah, come on, let's go back in.
But I don't know how I handle the stress. PTSD could have had me in a mental home, but I'd rather a mansion instead. Why you didn't want to put gang to the test? Accent, do music, I'll handle the rest. So I follow the bread like Hansel and Gretel. All the dirt that I've done, I don't have no regrets.
Follow the bread like Hansel and Gretel. That's a mad bar.
No grass, all the times I gamble with death. Came from the dirt, I'm fine from the blessed. And the young G ran by house on the spec.
Okay, Cones.
And it sinked in, all the fuck creed I've been in, all the ride outs and the chingins.
Cone's on a singing vibe, yeah? Mad. Yeah, man. Yeah, seen it all, mad tune. I don't even know. I can't even remember if Abs had a verse on that tune or if he just did the chorus. Because Krept shelled it, and so did Cones, you know, once he caught the beat. But I mean, it's obviously, like, it's understandable that he didn't catch the beat at the start because the beat's up here and he's a Jamaican leprechaun. Nah, I'm joking. Big up Harry Pinero, Young Philly, and Chunks, yeah. That tune there, mad, crazy tune, yeah. That's a big tune. That's a In the Fields chorus, mad tune. Yeah, wow, wow. Selective Bad Boys featuring Dappy. Now that is a feature I did not expect to see or say out loud. Dappy, I know Alhan's gonna like this tune, so let's get into this. Big up Poet and Alhan, Gas Works, yeah, you get me. Gas TV.
Selective bad boy, could never be us, man. Got my bare 9mm, fill it up for anybody that want beef up there. Target the social media, but we done him already. I can hear his speak up, but hit him already. I made a pussy bleed up, but ready me ready for never another steam up, creep up.
Yeah, this one's getting wheeled straight away. This one's mad. This one's going off. There was like a 1-1-1 in the background there of the beat. I don't know if Dappy had some like control over the production or worked on that, you know what I mean? Because it sounded like an old school type beat, you know, from Dappy's era. I know Dappy still makes music. Don't at me, yeah. You pussy old. Do you know what guilty pleasure means? You pussy, yeah. But mad, yeah. Let's go back in. Selective bad boys that could never be us.
Selective bad boys, could never be us, man. Got my bare 9mm, fill it up for anybody that want beef up there. Target the social media, but we done him already. I can hear his speak up, but hit him already. I made a pussy bleed up, but ready me ready for never another steam up, creep up when them men lean up in the night time. No ever put a beam on. Don't tell me that I'm here and our knees up. Only got them home are the ones telling me up. Hit him in his chest, hit him in his back door. Like if we miss, then we never coming back. No, that tell him to a memory, tell him to a throwback. You see him up on beating out card.
The man there ain't nothing like us, I ain't even being biased. Little brother, I'm an icon. Never thought the same use I grew up with, are the same ones right now I wanna ride on. Now I'm chilling with broad day booters, electric scooters, and something in a man bag. Fuck a python, never let bygones be bygones. Can't be no grass in this gangland.
Yeah, Dappy went in there, like quick verse, but mad, yeah. Dappy went in. This tune, this is a big tune. This is a big tune. I can tell already, yeah. Just with that chorus, you know. Selective bad boys. Again, he left that gap, pushed the typewriter back. Could never be us. 9mm, yeah. Mad. Dappy went in. What can I say about Dappy? You know, proper guilty pleasure verse. I'm only joking. Yeah, do you know what guilty pleasure means, you little bitch? Or whatever he said in that DM. Mad. Dappy went in though. Yeah, this tune's crazy. Dappy's just coming again. They're doing a back-to-back thing. Big tune. Cold.
Creep up when them men lean up in the night time. No ever put a beam on. Don't tell me that I'm here and our knees up. Only got them home are the ones telling me up. Hit him in his chest, hit him in his back door. Like if we miss, then we never coming back. No, that tell him to a memory, tell him to a throwback. You see him up on beating out card. All that.
Yeah, mad tune. Big tune right there, yeah. Big tune. Dappy went in. Abs went in. The chorus is sick. Selective bad boys could never be us. Got 9mm. Mad. Better talk on the social media. Yeah, mad tune. You got Flicky next, yeah? Way too Flicky. You know we heard this, was at the end of Show Me. It was the snippet at the end of Show Me. I can't wait to hear this full tune. Yeah, way too Flicky. Flick. Yeah, let's get into this. That one with Dappy there though. What the fuck was it called? Let's have a look. Select the Bad Boys, of course, yeah. Mad tune. We've got a DBE tune coming after this one. So these two tracks here are going to be sick. Let's get into it, man. Way too Flicky. Flick, way too Flicky. Let's go.
No problem. Flicky, Shambhala, my diamonds, Flicky, look at the TV, sex stage, drippy, got pretty girls screaming.
Nah, that's another one I've got to leave the room for. Yeah? That's another one I've got to leave the room for. That is mad. Yeah? That one right there. Crazy. Yeah? As girls screaming, come we Billy, mad. Best believe I had to look up the lyrics to that because it sounds sick. I don't know what he said. Yeah, but from the top, We're going back in again from the top.
Flicky, umbrella, my diamonds, flicky. Got the DVs next day, drippy. Got pretty girls screaming,
Call me Belle. Flick, flick, way too flicky. Mad, flick, flick, way too flicky.
Flicky, umbrella, my diamonds, flicky. Got the DVs next day, drippy. Got pretty girls screaming,
Call me Belle. Flick, flick, way too flicky. Flick, flick, way too flicky. Mad tune.
Make it better, make it wetter. Step out, hit the shows whenever. I can't lie, we look so together. What a shame that we couldn't be young forever. Baby girl, me in business, let me hit this. I won't just be 5 minutes, give me your time, I'll make you miss it. I won't just be 5 minutes.
He's doing a both thing, yeah? He's doing the singy sing, and the rappy rap in the same tune. It's mad. This is the crossover episode I wanted to happen, yeah? Because we had to start, we had 3 singy tunes, 3 spitting tunes, and now we've got a rapper and singy tune together. Mad.
Take a look at the flick. 25 I spent on the wrist and the ice on my neck really cost man's lips. They don't think like this. Flicky, shambala, my diamonds, flicky. Got the VVs next day,
Flicky, got pretty girls screaming, call me Belle. Flick, flick, hey, way too flicky. Flick, way too flicky.
eyes on me when I step in the room with the team, cause they know them OSB. Or the girl with a roll with weed. Now girls man overweed. They green and man like so, cause them man name Flicky like us. Don't Krept them Flickies like us. I make gal so warm, get Flicky like us. You know, Flicky, shambala, my diamonds, Flicky. We got the DVs next day, drippy. Got pretty girls screaming,
Call me Belle. This tune right here is exactly what I wanted at this stage in the project. A song where he's singing and rapping on the same tune. It's mad. It's not just the chorus as well. He's spitting in the verses and singing in the verses as well. Like, it's this tune, yeah. Mad. Way too flicky. Flip. Way too flicky. Yeah, I don't know if there's going to be a video to that tune there, but I hope there is, because it's going to go off. You know, big up all of the visual people, Suave, you know, Kevin. It was Kevin's birthday the other day, so shout out Kev. Yeah, one of the best to do in the game. So yeah, shout out Kev. But we've got the DB tune coming up next. Yeah. Now, if you've seen my Spotify Wrapped, which you wouldn't have because I've not shown anyone on this channel, so I don't know why I've just said that. DB is my 3rd most listened to artist this year. Yeah. Just behind Gunner and Future. So yeah, DB, I fell in love with them this year. Yeah. Like, I've always been a fan of young ads. I didn't rate LB, I'll be honest with you. Then I listened to the tunes again this year because I wasn't really a massive fan. You get me? But then Ads did that album with Chip and Skep, and I was like, young ads is cold. You're mad. When I trap you use ways, Mum said, won't you change your way? Yeah. So you're mad. Yeah. So I got into DBE, got into young ads, heavy, and then it clocked. LB is cold. So yeah, man, let's get into this. I can't wait for this one right here.
no. Buy you diamond chains, hand me through the rate. I can build a view, so you got for my pay. Who you wish your name, maybe we could vacate. Baby girl, let's take a trip, don't worry about payday. Baby girl, just bear with me, cause growing up the streets traumatized me, really traumatized me. So I might do some things that's out of character, make you despise me, yeah. I got love for you, I let you know a secret. Love ain't something that I'm used to, but I need it. I ain't saying that I'm lonely when I'm sleeping. Can't lie, I wouldn't mind if you could be. I don't even wanna fuck, I just wanna chill. Run my fingers.
Yeah, I'm just going in here. Like, usually what happens, I find, with DBE, when you've got them on a feature, it becomes almost like a DBE tune featuring the artist. So I think Abs is just taking it now. I think he might have done the hook, and then he's doing a verse just to say, this is my tune. Don't forget that. You know what I mean? Like, because every time, like, I feel like DBE's on a tune, they just sort of take it over, kind of, as their own. You know what I mean? Last example I can think of is from that K-Trap album, or project mixtape, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, with that Bentayga. Automatic gay, scaly bust down on the way. That tune there, yeah. That hook from Ads, crazy. But yeah, let's go. See, right now I can already tell this one's going to be a hit with the ladies, yeah? The stuff Abs is talking about there, like, you know, like, it's those bars that appeal to women, you get me? So, and I can only imagine what LB and Ads are going to do to this. It's weird that he's put LB first and then young Ads, because you normally see it the other way around. Does make a difference, but...
She told me fuck me like you never coming back. It's so different when you never had to try. Flow is different when you get when you ask for it. I can tell this nigga never saw the bar for.
I don't even wanna fuck, I just wanna chill. Run my fingers through your hair, I like the way it feels.
Yeah, again, Abs is going in with those bars that are going to appeal to the women. You know, a lot of like DBE music appeals to the women because of the content that they talk about. We all know young lads likes to yam the pum. You get me? So yeah. But LB's verse there, you know, I don't think it was anything too crazy, nothing too stand out personally. But let's see what ads has to bring at the end of the tune here.
New burners on the block side, gymming by no baby 29. I'm watching Sophie while she pinning. Fish girl Nemo in the pot swimming. As we speak, my niggas on the block spinning. Yeah.
It doesn't sound like anything too crazy, but I'm pulling it back because it's young lads. You get me? And he said Nemo was in the bowl swimming, so we're pulling it back. Yeah, so for that tune there, called You, featuring obviously Dirtbike LB and young lads, you know, I think it's going to be a hit with the females especially. Like, they're going to run that one like crazy, like they did with the Pop Smoke songs when he's like, what you know about love, and all of them ones there. You know, it might take them a few weeks to click onto it, like it took with Pop Smoke. I mean, God forbid what happens to Pop Smoke happens to ads, which is the reason a lot of people find out about Pop Smoke's music. So God forbid that happens. You just know what I'm talking about. Yeah, all these people, idiots. But yeah, man, like I'm saying, this tune is for me nothing special. You get me? Like that tune Ben Taker on the K-Trap album, I'll go and revisit that all the time. I think if you get DB on a feature, I know, like I said, it's gonna make it feel like it's a DB song featuring you, but let ads do the hook. Yeah, if you're gonna get DB on a feature, let ads do the hook, and it's a certified banger. You know what I mean? Like, it's only rare I find that like ads or LB comes in with a verse on a feature that makes me think this tune is cold. Speaking of Cold World is a prime example of that. You know, M Huncho and Naif both did the thing on that tune, Cold World. Naif on the hook especially. But that adds verse. Made £250,000 of my Nike, and I just bought 10 bricks and it came off khaki. Her pussy so wet, she a Pisces. Ain't no secret, other rappers don't like me. Hella smoke like a Chinese. Oh shit, I mean chimney. Rambo hit the kidney. Yeah, mad tune. I got 3 for 25. She do it 3 for 29. Mad tune. Right there, that one, yeah. So, like I'm saying, that was Nad's verse. This tune right here, though, you know, I can see it going off, but just not for me personally. Let's get into the next tune. Let's see what it is called. Is there a feature? It's begging, flexing, and stressing. So let's get right into this one.
Guns, we got a lot of those. That's just something that you used to when you on the roads. Have you ever used your trigger finger? Let me know. Have you ever tried to hit a nigga with a pole? Drugs, we got a lot of those. Need the money, so I had to sell it close to home. Have you ever seen a local me overdose? Been through all these struggles, I'm a whole little nigga. I ain't begging you. I ain't stressing you. When I'm flashing on you. Be stressing you, little nigga. I ain't begging.
Yeah. You catch that reference? Begging you. You catch that there? Stressing you. Yeah, come on. I forgot what that brother's called. I'm gonna have to Google that right now because I don't want to disrespect my man, because that tune right there is a banger. You know, begging you. Yeah, Madcon begging. Yeah, that's the tune I'm thinking of. Yeah, I was about to say this tune sounds like very on topic with the product, my environment stuff. The subject matter he's talking about, very similar to the first 3 tracks, like I'm saying, those singy type ones. Is another singy type one. But if this is the hook here, you know, it's like, it's hitting that nostalgia, reminiscent to that begging tune, which is a fucking banger. So let's wheel the hook and see what he says.
Begging you. I ain't stressing you. When I'm flashing on you. You gon' wish you never did me wrong. Why these niggas wanna
That might just be a stretch connecting that dots, but you know, if someone says begging you, you're gonna like think about that tune by Madcon.
I don't fuck with them, I don't really want no new friends. I don't trust niggas. I remember that night when my soul died. Got the phone call on the block on the night. I remember that night I was so high. Couldn't even tell you about the pain when I cried. Lord knows that I felt so low, and it was the first time in my life that I lost my homie.
Yeah, man. Yeah. going in there on some deep stuff. I was just about to say R.I.P. Josh. Josh is a person that Abs references a lot. He said R.I.P. Kobe and another name there that I missed out, so no disrespect, but I just didn't catch what name he said there. Yeah, so like obviously with the street life he talks about, like obviously the drillings, the stabbings, the robberies, things like that. But like, you know, it's rare for people to sort of tap into this bag of like how it affects them emotionally, because obviously like this music like it sort of makes the streets seem like it's all positive, you know what I mean? But you never see, you know, songs from the like from the viewpoint of the victims, you get me? So bars like that, like they just hit you different. It's like on Mizzy's tune when he did Return of the Mac, and he said, when I think about Biz I scream, I try to go sleep, and then I see lats. Like that bar to this day gives me goosebumps every time I hear it. You know, like that bar, mad, like it just hits you. I don't even know those people, do you know what I mean? But it's like wow, you know, it's real shit, man. It's real shit. And the trauma that it causes, you know, a lot of people don't really talk about it. But you know, Ab's going in here on this tune.
Begging you, I'm stressing you, when I'm flexing you, stressing you, nigga, I'm begging you, I'm stressing you, when I'm flexing you.
Yeah, tune. Yeah, that hook there. Yeah, he's got it with that one there. You get me? Got it. Crazy. Big up Little Dots, made the beat, I think, on the production there. Yeah, that tune there, he's got it with that one, you get me? Yeah, crazy. We've got Keep Going next. I don't even know if we've got any features left on the album now. We've got 3 tracks left. Jesus Christ, we flew through this album. It doesn't even feel like I've been here that long. It's going dark outside already, even though it's 3 o'clock in the day. Like, what is happening in this country, man? But yeah, we've got 3 tracks left. Keep going. I will keep going, Abs, don't worry, bro. We're going to listen to the rest of these tunes. Yeah, so let's get into this one. This is sounding mad already. This sounds like some evil, like castle shit. You know it? Like violins and madness in the background. I feel like vampires are gonna come out in that. Yeah, mad.
Let's spread the cash money, keep flowing, keep flowing. Not long ago I was on my face, and I ain't looking back. I pray for my squad, pray to God and I pray for my team. If you this one, I might make him even flinch. I know them, I gotta make it beat. Pray to God after drilling and sinning with the G's. Forgive me, please. If I get locked up in secret, it's good to me, my nigga. I won't even speak, no. Course we made all this money off music and gave some back to the block. Normal, what the fuck you done? What? You can't call me scum, just can't got beef and I bust my gun. Lord forgive me, but for you, suck your man, pussy.
Yeah, he just said there, like, I've made money for the block and gave it back. Like, what have you done? You can't call me scum, because what have you done? You know what I mean? I'm doing stuff, like, trying to improve. Obviously, he's a product of his environment, and he's trying to give back and improve that environment, because he's seen shit that normal people don't see. You get me? Like, he's seen stuff that he doesn't want, like, the younger generation especially to see. So he's going to try and help, like, change that by giving money back to, like, his area and the block and stuff like that. You get me? And trying to keep people, like, out of going down that life of crime. You get me? Because like Krept was saying earlier, like, you don't really have a choice in these situations. It's mad.
Nowadays, when spin that Coupe and bust it back, then you just swing that digger and turn. I love that shit, cause the ops ain't learning. I see my man chilling in the same spot that we kept on him with the 9 million bursting. Oh, bro, let's go and try and do it again and again, like we're fully rehearsing.
Oh. Let's do it again and again, like we're rehearsing. Oh, mad thing, mad. That's crazy. Like, if the feds pull him up on this one, yeah, let's say he gets linked to a shooting or a murder for this one, like what he's talking about here, like, he can't say it wasn't premeditated, yeah? He just said, oh no, this was premeditated, we practiced it. You get me? Mad. Reminds me of that on YNW Melly, and he did that song Murder on My Mind, and he was doing that like live performance, and he said, bitch, I'm a murderer. Like, mad. Okay, so that was Keep Going. You know, I don't think there was anything too crazy with that one. I feel like it was a little bit of just like a filler track, kind of. You know, because I feel like I'll discuss this later on in the video. You know, when I do my final thoughts and give the project a rating. yeah, I'll keep that thought for them. But yeah, let's go. We've got My People next, then Everywhere I Go to finish the album or project, whatever we want to call it. This sounding mad. This is like an upbeat vibe. Oh, Quincy, yeah? Quincy! Oi, we're about to get a mad thing right now, yeah? From the moment you hear M. Huncho say, Quincy, tell him, you know it's going to be crazy. Big up Quincy each and every time, you get me?
No, sevens, R.A.B. R.P. Kobe, R.P. Nisha, R.P. M.B.
Emotional one again. Rest in peace, the fallen.
Anyway, it's all straight to the top. I will put in this position for a reason. I'm here to stay, I ain't just here for a couple seasons. I just want we so you won't never catch me leaving. I know I go and stay away cause niggas free. We was hanging with the killers, that's just who we are. They tried to cancel us, but we just turned to stars. And I had some teachers tell my neighbors we were making it. When we need insurance, we insuring for them cars.
Yeah, this tune right here, it's sounding like it could go straight onto Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon. You know, that the posthumous Pop Smoke album. Literally, I can, you know, Abs and Pop had a very similar voice with the deepness of the voice and the way like the beats hit him. You know, it sounded like a song that could have been straight off that album right there. You know, if you would have said that it was off that album, I wouldn't be surprised. You get me? So, yeah, that's the vibes I'm getting so far.
Only question is when. I hope I made them really right then. I hope I've been to make up right there. And give my mom so much money that she can't spend anymore, cause I'ma die one day. But when? I hope I made them really right then. I hope I've been to make up right there. And give my mom so much money that she can't spend anymore, cause I'ma die one day.
I can't lie to you, I did just sort of switch off during that tune. I wasn't really taking it in. I can't lie, I did just switch off a bit. But then I just thought, you know what, let me just deep what he's saying. And then he's saying like, I know I'm going to die, but when? I want to give me mum so much money that she can't spend it no more because she's got that much. Like, so we're talking about real shit, you know what I mean? But like, I don't know what it is. This one just hasn't grabbed me. I don't feel engaged with this tune right here. I don't know what it is, but talking some real shit.
When giving statements to the judge, leave my bro and them to play.
Yeah, that right there, like I was saying about Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon. That right there, that's like straight from that album. You get me? That's like a little TJ, Pop Smoke. Like I'm trying to think the song when they literally did that. He said a line and then did. Was he on my neck? I got killers to the left of me. What the fuck is that tune? What the fuck is that tune? Roddy Rich. It's Roddy Rich. That's what I'm thinking of. I got killers to the left of me. Racks in the middle. Yeah? Come on. It's so like satisfying when you think about something and you don't know what it is and then you clock it. Yeah? I got hitters to the left of me. Roddy Rich. Yeah? Not Pop Smoke and Lil TJ. But you know the vibe. It's a similar vibe.
Brother like a snake. Police at my crib again. Giving statements to the judge. Oh Lord, I seen you take my people. I'm just wondering why you haven't taken my life.
Oh, deep shit, man.
My hip hop got a killer to the right of me, but I know one day I'ma die. The only question is when. I hope I made a million back then.
Maybe I will go back to this one. Take it in a bit more, replay it. I'll spend it. Yeah, man, that's the end of My People. I sort of gave my like opinion on that song throughout it. We've got one track left, which is Everywhere I Go. Is it? I think I might have just made that up. Let's see what the title is. Everywhere I Go. It was right. So yeah, one track left. Let's get into this, and then I'll give my final thoughts and review. Let's go, Abs. Let's have a solid ending, yeah?
I've been in the streets so long that it's bad that be still with me. You don't know how it feels. All the guns all around me to show my peace. And everywhere I go, mine our road. Vegans, that's the only life to me that's worth wasting. But I'm a rapper, can't you both? I gotta face it. But that don't mean I'm never putting on my latex.
Oh.
I've been in these streets so long that these bad habits still with me. You don't know how it feels, all the guns all around me.
I think I've heard this tune somewhere before. I don't know if this was the tune on like the preview and the promotion for the album, but I've heard that Latex bar before. I don't know whether that was on his on the preview or something, but you know, I'm liking this one. It sounded like a solid close to the project. Yeah, man, I fuck with that track there heavy. I can't lie. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Oh, the beat coming back in. I fucks with this tune heavy. I can't lie to you, yeah. I like this one here. Yeah, man, that was Everywhere I Go. You know, solid close to the project. I was a fan of that one there. Let's get into the final thoughts and just like our rating and review of the project. Okay, so Abracadabra, you know, his debut project. I don't think he's released another project, at least not of this scale, like ever, I don't think. So we've got Product of My Environment. Let's talk about the artwork. I've already mentioned the artwork at the start. Now I can see it bigger. The artwork looks clean. Yeah, I don't know who designed it, but it looks clean. For this album, you know, I feel like he stuck to the topic. You know, he was talking a lot about pretty much every single track. He spoke about like his environment, how it shaped him as a person, and like how it's impacted him like emotionally. He spoke about things that he does on the road and stuff like that. You get me? I feel like over time though it can get a bit repetitive. You know, I feel like I was listening to the same song just on a different beat, if that makes sense. I feel like a lot of the subject matter was the same, and you know, that does sort of like impact how I view the project in a way, because I felt like I was saying for that one tune there, which I can't even remember the name of right now, but I felt like I just switched off, you know, during, even though it was Quincy on production, and I normally love Quincy production, so don't get me twisted on that, but like I just sort of switched off during the tune, you get me, because I feel like I'd heard the same stuff, but then like it's deep stuff that he's talking about, but you can only hear stuff a certain amount of times, you know what I mean. What I will say though is that the track list, he did have a good track list. Like I said, it was literally on cue. As I said, I need to switch up, and he switched it up, and then it went back into another switch up, and then I was literally thinking in my head, I didn't say this out loud, I was like, I wish he had a tune where he was singing and rapping at the same time, and then that tune came along, so he structured the album perfectly, I think, with the switch up and the flows and stuff, and the different like sounds of the music and the tracks themselves. The way I do, I've got like a little formula. I don't like to just throw numbers out there. First of all, before we get into the rating, I just want to say, if you did enjoy this like full album reaction, I've never done one of these before on the YouTube. It's complicated to do with my setup here. It takes the piss to do. Yeah, I'll be honest, so I've put a lot of work into this video. So if you did like it, please hit like and subscribe if you're new, yeah? All of that YouTube stuff, you're on it. But, yeah. So if you did like this, and let me know in the comments, and I will do more to other projects, you get me, in the future, so if I get good feedback from this. But getting into the rating, the formula I like to use, I don't like to just throw a number out there because there's no way to measure it, you know what I mean. I could call this album a 10 and then call another album an 8, and it's like, well, what's the difference? What do they need to do to get those extra 2 points? Now, I understand some people have certain criterias to create their own ratings, but the way I like to view ratings is take a look at the track list, count up how many tracks out of the total tracks that I liked. This is the formula, a bit of maths for you, yeah? So I do the number of tracks that I liked divided by the amount of tracks on a project, multiplied by 100, and that gives me a percentage. And obviously percentages only go up to 100, so 10. Yeah, so that gives me the number. So I did the maths. I like 10 out of the 14 tracks on this. I'd probably revisit, and that gives us a percentage of 70%. Which gives us a 7 out of 10 rating for this project, maybe even a 7.5. Personally, I feel like there are a few songs on here that if I do revisit, then I will like them more. So that rating could easily change to an 8 or a 7.5, I think. But right now I'm sticking with the 7. You know, off first listen. This is the first listen to every single tune on here, apart from the singles. You get me? So yeah, one thing I will say, Abracadabra, such a talented brother, like so talented. If you ever seen his Mad About Bars, you know, his old tunes that he released before he came back this year with a bang, you know, Robbery. Yeah, Abracadabra, keep doing your thing, man, because like you've dropped some bangers on us this year. Definitely my MVP for 2020, I'd say, Abracadabra. You know, it was a close, I'd say it was a close 2-horse race between Abs and Millions for MVP of 2020. But I am going to give the title to Abracadabra, I do think, just because he's had so many bangers, you know. Yeah, man, that's my fours. Let me know in the comments what you think about this album. If you think my rating's a bit harsh or too high. I don't think anyone would score it less, but if you did, let me know in the comments below why you didn't like this album, you get me? But that has been it for the reaction video. I will catch you in the next video. Take it easy, people.